go.
Say hi.
Hello.
In Mongolia we say Sano.
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 And in India we say Namaste.
Namaste. Okay.
Okay?
I'll say Namaste and then you should say Sano.
Sano, yeah, that's good. Good.
Okay. Let me see how. За манай 22 дугаар влог яг одоо Ноёда хотоос илтгэдэж хүрэж байна. Тэгээд өнөөдрийнхөө дугаараар би та эдээс зөндөө асуудал ирсэн байсан болохоор ер нь бол элэгний өвчтэй хүмүүс яг ямар хоол хийдүүл зүгээр байдаг вэ? Ямар дэглэм байруул зүгээр байдаг вэ гэд Fortis эмнэлгийн хоол зүйч Симрита гэдэг хүнийг ирсэн байна. Namaste. Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers from Mongolia?
Hello everyone, it's me, dietitian Simrita, and right now I'm working in Fortis Hospital for past 6 months. And yeah, I'm very free. I can talk about anything regarding any disease or any nutrition, and I love this job. So I love to talk, and so that's why I'm here with Anu, so doing this vlog, and it's going to be very useful for you.
네, та бүхнээс өнөөдрийн маань vlog маш өгөөчтэй байна гэж найдаж байна. Тэгээд бид нар болохоор яг Ноёда хотод Дели хотын хажууд байдаг Ноёда дүүргийн Ноёда хотод яг байна. Яг хажууд энэ garden дотор цэцэрлэг төрөлмөн дотор энэ vlog-ыг бэлтгэж байгаа. Тэгээд өнөөдөр thanks for taking my invitation. Thanks for receiving my invitation. I'm very happy that you have come here all the way from Delhi. Дели хотоос над дээр ингээд видеонд авах гэж хүрээд ирсэн. Тэгээд Симритадаас маш их баярлалаа гэж хэлмээр байна. Okay, first question. Монголд болохоор элэгний өвчтөл маш өндөр байдаг. Ялангуяа элэгний хатуурал, элэгний хавдар, дээрээс нь БЦ вирусын өвчтөл маш их байдаг учраас хүмүүс энэ талаар аягүй сонирхдаг юм шиг үлээ. Тэгээд ер нь манад хоол зөөч гэдэг мэргэжилтэй хүмүүс бас их ховор байдаг учраас яг ямар хоол идэх сайн мэдгүй people really don't know about how to have a healthy diet, and then there are many people who suffer with liver diseases, so that I want to start my question with liver disease and then the food. Okay. What is your opinion?
Okay, actually most of the people doesn't even know that when their liver is healthy and when it is getting started affected with so many diseases. So one of the major reasons are when they are infected with the hepatitis virus. Either it's A, B, C and D. When people get affected with these viruses, we have the very normal symptoms like fever, weakness, tiredness, fatigueness. These kind of symptoms are visible. But then later on, there's something like very serious happening. Your digestion gets very poor. You're not able to have something. The poor intake, the vomitings, the diarrhea started having. And then one of our other reasons is like having jaundice. And then that leads to the cirrhosis. That we call chronic liver disease. Most of the people come to our hospital is like chronic liver disease, and that happens when the cirrhosis happens in the liver, and that is like scarring of liver tissues. It's like the scare that new tissues of the liver is getting damaged, and the scarring tissues are developed more and more, and it destroy your liver completely. So your liver is not able to produce bile, which is very useful for the digestion of fats and fat-soluble vitamins and carbohydrates. Your liver is not that healthy to digest your food, to absorb your food. So these are the things which happen when a patient is affected with any liver diseases.
Okay. So that the diet is very important.
Diet is very important because after even before the transplant, when the stage for transplant came, we suggest like before transplant we diagnose the patient completely, and our dietitian opinion should be taken for if that patient is in that weight that it can go for the transplant, because weight matters a lot. If you are overweight, you can't go for the major surgery. It's both for donor and the recipient. The person who is donating his liver, weight is most important thing for that also, and the person who is getting that liver, the weight is also important for that. So maintaining the weight is very important. So and then after post-transplant diet is the most important thing for the recipe. If he or she is not taking care of that, then the liver will not sustain in their body. It will not. So there are many things which people need to, and which we counsel after the patient is getting discharged and they are getting discharged. It is like eating low-fat diet, not to take raw items, and not to eat much of white flour. In India we call it maida. It's a white flour. Yeah, it's a white flour. Chapati is a flour. It's a wheat flour. Wheat flour is good. You can have whole grain. You can have cereals. But first, I think I need to tell you what you should avoid. It's like you need to cut down on your fats, excess of fats. You do not need to take raw items. You do not need to take any unhygienic or uncleaned or unwashed food or fruits item or any vegetable. And if you are a non-vegetarian, as I get to know that Mongolia people eat a lot
of meat.
Lot of meat
And fat.
So it's very important that you clean and wash your meat before cooking it properly, because any infected thing in that food item, it can directly affect your new liver. And it can, if any little bit of infection come to that patient's body, that patient is not able to sustain in a good condition. He's not able to carry out that his life in a very good manner. So it's very important to protect yourself from getting infected with even the very not so severe thing. It's like cold, cough. These are the things also need to be very need to keep in their mind, that we should avoid these kind of infections. Like if you're having a pet, do you have a pet?
No,
You don't have pets. So
because it's very cold in Mongolia.
okay. So even people who have pets, if a patient is done with the transplant, they should not be in much contact, because they are very they get infected very easily. They have fur, they have hair. So that person should not be in contact with these kind of things, with pets, with animals, for at least quite long months, for a quite long period. So, and dust, you should not be in dusty area. You should not be in any polluted area. Where he or she is living, it should be very clean. The air should be clean. So these are the very minute things which we need to keep in mind, but are very important. Because after getting discharged, doctors mainly give you immunosuppressant.
Yes.
That's because mainly what happens when a new thing enters in our body, either it's a smaller thing, not after transplant or surgery, our body reacts, because for that it's a foreign thing.
It's a new organ.
It's a new organ, it's a foreign thing. So they started producing develop a new immunity system. And so they started attacking that. So that stage happens when you are not taking proper immunosuppressant, you're not taking care of your diet. What happens? That your body develop an immunity system against your new organ, and they starting damaging that. And that stage comes when your body rejects that, because it's not good to go for another transplant within like 2-3 months or 6 months. It's not, because the starting period after the transplant, like starting 3 to 6 months, are very crucial for the patient. It's very crucial. You should take care of that patient's very, very nicely.
So what about before the transplant for the patient? And then some people are in this. The cirrhosis has levels, right? In the first 2 levels, it's not that.
It's not that
serious.
severe.
Yeah,
When the
severe.
last stage of cirrhosis happens, when that transplant stage came, it's like when we have the end stage of cirrhosis. Cirrhosis happen, and you are not left with your own liver, which is in a condition to be function well or producing any bile juice in a good condition. It's not even in that condition. So you have to go for a new liver, because that liver which is already in your body is like a unfunctional thing. non-functional thing. It's not functioning at all. And without liver, you can't live. Because liver is the largest organ in our body. It's the internally most largest organ in the body. And if you're not having a healthy liver, you don't have a healthy life. You have a not healthier body. So you have to take care of your liver very much. Because I have done a recent, before getting the job, I've done a research where I've done my research on some pesticides and fertilizers which people use in their crop. And I particularly took hepatic cells and saw the effects of those pesticides on hepatic cells. And you're shocked to see the result that after 24 hours, almost my 85% of cells are dead.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I have my data in my thesis. After 24 hours, I have left with only, I guess, 16 or 20% of cells. Most of them are dead. So this much effects, severe effects of outside things we have on our liver. So we have to be very careful while eating things, because washing and cleaning up your things is not only just protect you for a short time, it's for a long time. So I always, when I came to you also, when I started having a conversation with Anu also, I told them that again and again, wash your chicken, wash your meat, wash your fruits and vegetables properly, so that they are not infected with anything. They are completely washed. They are washed with and not a single thing of unwanted thing present on their skin. So it's very good.
Okay, you told me to have, you told me to give a high protein food.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because protein is the building block. It repairs your things. It repairs the damaged cells. And when a surgery or transplant happen, a lot of damage happen in your body. Because it's a major surgery. Your organ is getting replaced. Something is thrown out and a new thing is enter in your body. So the area around that particular thing is also getting infected. It's also getting a little bit of damage. So to get repair with that damage and to develop that small piece of liver into a bigger one, we need protein. Because protein helps to have a good cell division, to repair your body for the better treatment. So for normal person, we say like 1 gram of protein per body weight. But for after a post-transplant liver transplant surgery, we suggest it's like 1.8 to 2 grams per body weight. Like for example, if a patient weighs 60 kgs, so he should take at least 120 grams of protein per day.
Okay, so that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. And it's not just like you can have only meat and pork and beef. And you need to take lean protein. Lean protein means you have to take low fat food. You can have chicken, you can have pork, you can have mutton, but it should be skinless. Because the 80% of fat in chicken comes from its skin. So if you remove
80%?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because in my study, I've researched for these things, and I get to know like almost maximum percent of fat come from that skin. So skinless thing, skinless mutton, skinless chicken, skinless pork and beef, if you use, it's very good. And there are other options for lean protein are plain Greek yogurt. You can go for lentils, you can go for beans, broccoli. These are the veggies. I know most of the people doesn't like these kind of things, but I guess for your better health, for your healthier lifestyle, you should switch a little bit and started having these greens, started including these greens in your diet. It's very important. You just can't go for chicken and have enough of protein and enough of carbs and enough of fats, because other things also does matter.
Okay. Mongolians, after the surgery, I've seen a lot of patients after the surgery, they eat beef.
Yeah.
Beef soup.
Beef soup.
Is this correct? From your talking, it's not correct, right?
Yeah. For my personal thing, I should say that you should not go for red meat immediately. you started having with chicken soup and boiled chicken, and you can have chicken salad, but then again it should be very well cooked, because as I've said, raw items are not so good. It's a big no for transplantation, but it causes infection immediately. Like if the patient wants to have a salad, and it should not be raw. Like if you want to have a chicken salad, you can boil it, have a boiled cherry tomatoes with it. Yeah, that's good. You can put a boiled lettuce in it. That's good. But if you're giving it raw, it's not at all good. Beef, people think that it's high in protein, so that they are taking it more. But it's not. I would say if you're taking it as a lean protein, removing its skin and having it, then okay. But in my personal opinion, I would suggest to, rather than going for red meat immediately, you should try to have chicken or
Maybe after 3 to 6 months.
after 2 months, 2 to 3 months, you can have fish, you can have eggs, you can have poultry items, you can have that. That's no issue. Fish is very good because fish has good omega-3 and 6 fatty acids. It's very good for your body, because the minimum amount of fat which your body requires, it should be taken by you. I am saying the excess of fat you need to cut down, but the minimum amount which your body requires, it should present in your diet. It should present. Otherwise, you feel very lethargic. If you're completely cut down for your carbs, you completely cut down for your protein, you're just having fats and you're just having proteins, it's very imbalanced. You are not getting a healthier body.
Okay. So what about the liquid? What about water? What about tea? What do you suggest to the patients and to people who had liver transplant, or people who has some liver disease?
So clean water is very important. You should have a good amount of water. Drink water, yeah. Drink water. Drink at least 10 to 12 glasses. Okay. But the water should be very clean. You should not consume water from any pond, river, or any lake. It should be very filtered. It should be filtered. It should be well filtered. It should not be having any unwanted or unnecessary of minerals. I know that the water containing minerals are very essential for our body, but those minerals are okay. But if you're drinking water from a river, you do not know what any unwanted thing or any kind of infect your body present in that river, and you're drinking that water, that definitely infects your liver and creates an infection, and that leads to very severe conditions. And other than water, you can have tea, you can have coffee, but the caffeine intake should not be very much, and you should not be addicted to caffeine. If you are taking tea,
Like
and
me.
you're addicted.
Oh yes, I'm addicted. I think so.
How
I
many
love
cups?
coffee.
Even I do.
1 to 2 cups.
That's okay. That's not because
But I should have. I just need it every day.
same for me. We work so long. For like early morning, I need coffee. If I don't get early morning coffee, at least once a day, I need a coffee, a good cup of coffee. I get that. I'm in a very good mood. It's like a charger for me. I'm like, okay. But for the patients, I would say they should not be much addicted to all those things. If they are taking green tea, black coffee, less sugar tea, like once and twice, it's enough. It's good. Okay, no issues. Because green tea, other way, have antioxidant. It's very good. And nowadays, I don't know about the Mongolia, but India is introduced with green coffee.
Green coffee. Oh my god, it's without caffeine.
Yeah, it's more with antioxidant.
Okay.
And it's currently my personal favorite drink.
Okay. I need to try that.
Yeah.
Where can I find it?
You can find it anywhere, any grocery shop. It's having like you can find it in a powdered way also, or also in a beans. You got green coffee beans. Just need to boil it, or either you can soak it overnight in a glass of water, and then with that water you boil it in the morning and have it. You can lose weight. You can have glowing skin. You can have a good amount of antioxidant in your body. It's very good for your not only for your liver but also for your heart.
Okay, so that you have a beautiful skin and a beautiful body. Okay, so how many liters of water that the patient should drink a day?
A day, it should be 1.5 to 2 liters.
That's enough.
That's very enough. That's very much. because people generally don't drink. They stop themselves on 1 liter. But if they are very bad at drinking water, if they like drink only a glass of water in a day, for those people 1 liter is good start. If they start with like having 1 liter of water per day, it's a good start. Start gradually. Whatever you had, whatever you're starting with something new, starting it with a gradual way. Having the small things and starting increasing it day by day, not even like having a bulk of water in one go, you are not feeling good.
At the hospital, the food was without potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the patient should not have, the people who have liver diseases cannot have potatoes?
It's not like, it basically for diabetes patient, we avoid potatoes. Because it's high in calories, it increases your blood sugar level. So for diabetes patients, we avoid potatoes. But for non-diabetes patients, we don't personally avoid it, but we don't serve in a like everyday basis.
Okay.
It's like in hospital we have a different menu for every day. There's something different. For which few patients want some particular thing every day. That's a different thing. But for as per our concern, it's not like we are stopping them to have potatoes if they are non-diabetic. They can have, because as I said, balance is important, and potatoes is having a good amount of carbohydrates.
Okay. People were asking me about if they can eat sweets, such as chocolates and juice, soda. What do you think about it? What do you tell to?
Okay, having sweets is not a bad thing. You can, sugar gives you energy, okay? But excess of sugar is a very, very bad thing. It's a very bad thing. My sister is addicted to sugar. She loves sweets. She cannot have her day without sweets. There are those days when she can't pass her day without chocolate. But now she cut down on those things. And it's very good. And having excess of anything is harmful. So if you're having a limited amount of sugar, you can have sugar in the form of good pudding. You can homemade puddings you can have. And you're already adding sugar to your coffee and tea. That's enough. You cannot rely on juices, soda, any aerated beverages to have sugar in your body. It's a big no for the transplant patient, because soda is not good for them. Otherwise it's only having CO2, like carbon dioxide, and it's not good for your liver, because your liver is not able to absorb anything. It's just recovering it, it's just developing it. If you're putting any sort of excess gas in your body, it's not good for your health. So I suggest it's a big no for any juices, like not so fresh juices. So and any kind of soda, any kind of aerated beverages, it's a big no. It's a big no. You can have homemade puddings. You can have I don't know what kind of sweets you eat. You can have dark chocolates. It's good it's good for your health. But what kind of dessert you usually
Candies, cakes.
Cakes. Without those frosted creams, I would suggest you can have sponge cake. You know what sponge cake is without cream?
Yes.
You can bake them and have it. It's okay. You can have a little bit of cookies, like one cookie a day. It's okay. It's good. You can change your taste buds. You can do that.
Okay, Mongolians eat a lot of meat and flour, but little amount of vegetables. Most people eat, in my cases, most people eat potatoes and carrots with meat and rice and flour. So, what about vegetables? What is the benefits of vegetables to the liver patients?
Well-cooked vegetables are very beneficial for the patients, because they are rich with many vitamins, many minerals, and others your nutrients. Not only having potato can give you much of nutrients, because as I said, it's only carbs. Potato is only carbs. Carrot is good. It has vitamin A. It has good amount of carotene. It's good. It's good you're having it. You can add peas. It's another way. It's good in protein also. And you can add broccoli. You can add lettuce. You can add bell peppers or any kind of capsicum. Or you can add zucchini. I guess your zucchini is very popular in your country. Yes. It is in India also nowadays people are turning their lifestyle, so it's very good. You can have these kind of things, but post transplant should not eat any raw items, as I again and again emphasizing on this raw thing, just to make sure that nobody catches infection after transplant by eating any raw items.
What about mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. If I'm spelling it correctly.
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise are again rich sources of fat, so you can go for low fat cottage cheese rather than eating mayonnaise.
Okay.
I have an alternate option over everything.
Yes, people were asking me a lot about that.
Mayonnaise to your hair, it's a good hair mask. I have tried it.
Okay.
Okay, I got my question. I don't give a good skin routine tips. I'm very good at that.
Very good at that. What do you use?
I use many things. I personally avoid using any chemicals and any. I use home remedies to make myself look more. To clean my skin, rather than using all those chemicals products, I use natural one.
So that your skin is really glowing, really. So you need to give some advices to the girls, to Mongolian girls, about for the skin.
Okay, from past 10 days, I am on this routine. I'm using rice water.
Rice.
Yeah, it's very good. Basically, it's
Rice water means that is it a raw clean
rice
water?
Yeah. When you wash your rice, like after the first wash, just drain out that water. After the second wash, when we keep soaked out rice for few minutes or few hours before cooking it, that water having the nutrients from your rice and that have starch, good amount of starch, just take out that water and the first wash of your day in the morning, do with that, wash your face with that. Do not use any face wash or any other thing. Just clean and then give a splash of normal water, and then after that I use rose water as a toner, and then my regular moisturizer, and I'm good to go.
Okay, and then you don't use makeup?
Not in hospital, I've never used a single, not in a single day, I've not used any makeup, any foundation, nothing.
So not right now?
Just a little bit of on my eyes.
Oh my
and
god!
a little bit like a blush, foundation, very little bit. It's not a foundation, it's a CC cream. It's not even a foundation.
So what do you eat in the morning?
But do it. I have a variety of breakfast. Like I eat scrambled eggs, I eat omelette, I eat French toast. I'm not good at cooking, but my father, my mother, or any cook who is present in my home used to do all these things for me. I can either have boiled eggs, toast, or a glass of juice, or not even a juice, even a cup of little bit of tea. It's okay because I can't have milk. It's not like I'm lactose intolerant. I can't digest milk. It's a thing. Okay. And I eat fruit, at least 2 fruits per day. And no, it's very
2 fruits means like 2 apples or 2 bananas?
Yeah, that kind of thing. 2 different fruits. And it's very good to add fruits in your diet, salads in your diet. A lot. Before I started my job, I drink a lot of water every day, and I exercise. I love abs. I really want to have abs. So I'm working on them. So when I started my job, I just not able to continue with that routine. So in that 1 month, I actually seen a great difference on my skin, on my body, that water actually does such a miracle that it completely cleansed my skin. My face started glowing, like I have a natural glow without adding any makeup on my face. It's very good.
So you had acne or something before? No?
I never had. Touch wood. I never had acne issues. Because my mother was very concerned about my body and my face and my skin. When I was born, she used to tell me this thing. When I was born, they used to give me bath with raw milk.
Raw milk?
Yeah.
So nice.
she's very concerned. Even if I had like a little bit of zest spot, if she saw that, she gonna kill me because she doesn't like any kind of spot on my face. She doesn't like that.
Oh my god.
She only likes this.
She
And then,
so she doesn't allow you to put makeup?
no, she can. She says, but do not do on a daily purpose, on a like daily routine, because it otherwise we also know it harms your skin and like chemical products does all this. I don't do. You can ask Kanuma. Whenever I met you in hospital, I was without makeup. I was just having moisturizer on my face, nothing else.
And then she looks very beautiful without makeup. I can tell. I like her eyes and the eyebrows. So you are the single child?
Yeah.
Only girl?
Yeah.
Oh, so that you were.
I was pampered a lot. Till now, my father pampers me a lot. My mother pampers me a lot. My sister pampers me a lot. My friends pampers me a lot. I was surrounded with the people who only pampers me a lot.
Okay, what about work?
Work.
They pamper you?
No.
So, what? How many meals a day? How many meals do you have?
Do I have? I personally, when I was not working, I was on an off day. I at least have 5
meals.
to 6 meals. And for post-transplant and even pre-transplantation, or just for everybody, for maintaining a good body, for maintaining your weight, for having good nutrition, you should not eat in a bulk. You should eat in a splitted way. Having frequent small meals after 2 hours or 2.5 hours, or like that, we can manipulate according to you. You can do that thing, and that's a very healthier way to live your life, because your stomach is always filled up with some good things. You are not craving for having something oily, fried, and which is not so healthy. And whenever you're stuck in any isolated place, you're not starving.
Okay. So what do you have as a dinner? Because I don't eat meat. You don't eat meat. Yeah. At dinner time. Yeah.
For Indians, we have very basic food items, like our staple food, what we call the like most eaten food is like flour, rice. We eat wheat most of them, like in every meal. We have chapati, which is made of wheat. We have rice. Then we have any veggie, any cereal or lentil, we are pulses. So these kind of things. And if we are non-vegetarian, we have. It's not like that I never had non-veg in dinner. I do have. It's the best thing when you have a dinner like before 2.5 hours before your sleep. Then if you are like eating at 8 and not eating after 8 till you sleep, like if you sleep at 11, then you can lose your weight, you can maintain a proper weight, and it's a very good thing, because just eating it and lying down after having a meal, it's a very bad thing. You have a poor, then you can increase the indigestion problem. You can have, you can increase your body weight, and or either your meal is not digested properly, so it's not getting absorbed by your body properly. So you're not getting nutrition properly, even though you're eating very healthy, in a healthier manner.
So what do you eat during your lunchtime?
During lunchtime, if I'm at
Work?
I'm at work.
Okay.
So if I'm at my work, we usually get lunch over there. So it's like
I love the hospital food.
you love the hospital.
I love it. Yeah.
I saw her picture, a story having a aloo paratha, aloo stuffed paratha. Actually, it's
No, it's it.
Not that food. The food that
served
in the cafeteria? Yes. No, not cafeteria. That for the patients? No, not outside. Not for the patients. Which is for the patient and the attendant. Yes.
How about that food? You thought I was talking about paratha?
I thought, because I yesterday saw her story having a stuffed potato paratha with curd. She's having it and enjoying it. So I thought it was that. Okay. Now yeah, for while when I was working, so So we got a proper meal where we have a curd, we have either curd or salad, we have a dessert, we have chapati, rice, any veg curry, and then we have pulses. So it's a complete meal. So we should have a good meal in our lunch, especially while you are working. You should not skip any meal. Please do not skip your breakfast. Guys, please do not skip your breakfast. I'm requesting this thing to each and everybody. Even you are a pre-transplant patient, post-transplant, you are a diabetic patient, you are any kind of person, you are living a very healthier life. Even though, please do not skip your breakfast. Skipping your breakfast can lead to so many diseases, even though your liver diseases. So please do not skip your breakfast. Skipping your breakfast, it's very unhealthier thing. It's a very unhealthier option. Many people come to me and say that if I skip my meal, should I lose some weight? I say no. You can increase more weight. When you skip your breakfast, you increase more weight because next time whenever you're going to eat, you eat in a bulk. Definitely. So how we get our name breakfast is like it's breaking your fast. Like a whole night we are sleeping and we are eating in the morning. It's like breaking your fast. That's how we got this name breakfast. Breakfast is a very important meal of your
the day.
Should not skip it. Should not skip your breakfast.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much.
Do you skip your meal?
No, never. I do have some shakes in the morning, protein shakes. I mostly use some shakes.
Okay. Are there supplements or
Supplements.
Okay.
Yeah. In the morning, always.
Always. And with that, do you eat anything?
No.
Why?
I have aloe vera water and then low calorie tea and then protein shake.
That's why she hasn't such kind of body. She's so slim, she's so thin. And sometimes I feel complex, like, oh my god.
When I first saw her at the hospital, I thought just wow, because you were the first beautiful lady. I'm sorry, but sorry, dear. I'm sorry, but she was the most beautiful one. She only saw me. That's what she was saying. I'm coming for you. Okay.
And I love Deepika Padukone. And you are the second beautiful lady.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know who's my favorite actress it's Katrina Kaif.
Katrina?
I love her because
I'll have a look at her.
look at her, like she maintains her body so well. I love abs because of her. Like I started having that craziness to have abs because of her. The intense workout she does, the good food she eats, the healthier lifestyle she leads, it's perfect. And another thing, she dances so well. I love, and I'm a dancer I'm also a dancer.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I love her. I love her.
So it was very nice having you here, and thanks for
you so
coming all the
much.
way from Delhi to have a video with me.
Thank you.
And then you know what? She is younger than me. She is only 20.
You do not need
20. Okay, I'm not gonna tell. She is younger than me. You guys know my age, so she's younger than me. That you you can guess. Okay, guys, see you later, and then we say goodbye. In
Goodbye.
Mongolia.
How you say?
Bayezde. Bayezde.
Bayezde.
Bayezde.
Bayezde.
Bayezde.
Bayezde.
Bayezde. Yes.
Bayezde.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you say in India?
We say either bye or I'm basically a Punjabi. So when we greet, like have you seen that one of the doctors
Yes,
wearing
yes,
the
yes,
kurta?
Oh.
We are from that religion. We are a Sikh by religion, and whenever we meet, so we do Sat Shri Akal, and when we leave, we also say either Sat Shri Akal,
Sat Shri Akal.
Sat Shri Akal, and or either we say Rab Rakha.
Rabraka.
Rab Rakha is like
Rabraka.
yeah.
And then you.
Namaste also.
Oh, okay.
Namaste.
Namaste. And then
Rab Rakha.
Rabraka.
That's like God helps you or God take care of you. That it means that. Rab means God. Rakha is like taking care. So God take care of you That's what it means.
So that you have a beautiful hair. I've seen that most of the Punjabi people have beautiful hair and
Beautiful
beard,
long
right?
hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have.
Okay.
Ram Raka.
Rabraka.
Ram Raka.
Rabraka.
Bye.